So today we're going to be running a Mardu reanimator list, but super twist, we're not running any creatures. Cue the intro, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're talking about a Mardu reanimator list with 0 creatures. How is that possible? Well, we're talking about Reconstruct History, a card that reanimates everything but creatures. So before we jump into this, as always, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel, and if you hit that little notification bell, you'll be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week, and whenever we go live on Wednesday nights. All right, guys, let's talk about it, because I got to go through this quickly. The gameplay footage was extremely long. This deck does tend not to draw out some games here, but it's a lot of fun. Reconstruct History is the card we built around. It's our win con. Basically, we're going to be refueling our hand by reanimating every single thing you can think of. We got artifacts, enchantments, instants, sorceries, planeswalkers. We can bring all of those cards back from the graveyard with this one simple 4-mana sorcery card. And we have all of those things. Not only do we have all those things, they're all great cards right now in the meta. So our top end, how are we going to win the game? Well, we got Planeswalkers. We got Professor Onyx. We got 3 of these. This is going to obviously be our main win con. We've also got Lult, the Spider Queen. More of a defensive Planeswalker for us, but still a great creature that can, still a great Planeswalker that can close out a game. And then we have also got 3 Blood in the Snow, which is going to be our board wipe of choice, which is also going to get back our Planeswalkers, because a lot of our stuff is going to be in the graveyard, because we're purposely going to cycle them there. So having Blood in the Snow is also a great way to get back some value from the graveyard. How do we cycle cards to the graveyard? Well, we're using Thrilling Discovery, a 2-mana drop. Gains you 2 life, which is fantastic, but it also lets you go net positive on card draw. We get to put 2 cards into the graveyard. We pull 3 back from the deck. Now we're up a card, and we just filled our graveyard for Reconstruct History, which is great. Or Blood in the Snow, whichever you prefer. Well, with mono white, I've noticed Blood in the Snow, not very good. Gets hit by the Spellbinder almost every time, and then from there on out, you can't cast it, and you end up dying before you're able to cast it. So we've also got 2 copies of Crippling Fear in the deck, which is a really helpful tool to get there a little bit quicker. We've also got, for the pesky lands, we've got Soul Shatter. It's a instant speed card. Takes care of all those Faceless Havens, those nasty things that you can't typically deal with. We've also got the Inspiration. I love this card, guys. This card's going in a lot more in my decks because it's a 3-mana burn spell. But what's sweet about this card is you get to learn, and we have a full sideboard to go through in a second. But we've also got, for our artifact, because we do get an artifact back in the graveyard, we have Spare Supplies. Spare Supplies comes in, we draw a card immediately, which is not really great. You're playing 2-mana card to get another card, not great, but you can sack this later on for 2 to go draw an additional card. So 4 mana, draw 2, pretty standard, and then it goes to the graveyard, and then you get it right back with the Reconstruct History. A lot of synergy there. And then we've also got 4 Frostbites. This is another instant speed card because we are running a full package of Snowlands thanks to Blood in the Snow. Frostbite's a great way to kill things as well. And finally, you're like, where's our enchantment? Well, our enchantment of choice was Wither Crown. We needed an enchantment that did something positive for us, but also it took care of itself as far as like going to the graveyard. The sagas are a great way to do that, but there were no real great sagas for this list. Scalds was a little too much card draw, plus we had nothing to do with the 1/1 counter. So I thought Wither Crown was perfect, because what this does is you enchant the creature, it makes its power 0, and then every single turn our opponent's taking 1 damage. So it's really annoying, and they could choose to sacrifice that creature if they want to. So a lot of times this is just a 2-mana kill anything, and if it doesn't kill anything, that creature's just going to sit on the battlefield until they get value out of it later down the road. And in the meantime, we're pinging them for 1 damage every time. But typically they're going to sack it, and then it goes to the graveyard. We get it back. We got 2 Faceless Havens. The mana seems a little crazy, but it actually seems to work really, really well for me. Feel free to copy the link in the description for the Aether Hub. You get the full deck list there. And then, of course, our sideboard. We got 2 Environmental Sciences, 1 Reduced to Memory for things that we can't deal with, and then 1 Pest Summoning. This is going to be a great card to go against aggro lists. Get a couple of Pest Summonings out there, buy you some time, get a couple 1/1 chump blockers, and gain a little bit of life while you're at it. Illuminate History. Very good card here for us. We didn't get a chance to play it today, but it basically goes with our game plan. We get to discard a bunch of cards from our hand, draw that many cards. Things go to the graveyard, and then we also get a 3/2 red-white spirit token out of it most of the time. Mascot Exhibition, and then Confront the Past, because we have 2 great Planeswalkers we're going to want to get back from the graveyard once in a while. So that's going to do it though, guys. That was a lot, but I had to get through it quickly because we do have a lot of gameplay footage. But we'll see you guys. Stick around to the end. We'll see you guys right back here for a final breakdown and our final thoughts on the deck. Peace. All right, wish me luck, because today is going to be an interesting day, because it'll be the first time I'm playing a deck with 0 testing in a long time. Had short time to record a video, so I threw a deck together that I really think is going to be pretty sweet. And yeah, I'm just hoping it pans out. So if I make some mistakes, it is very likely that that's the case. White, red, and black. We got all of our colors. We got Crippling Fear to get us started, and we got an Inspiration. I can't be too upset about this at all. This is a really good hand. I'm actually more upset that this land isn't like these lands. I need to go get that fixed after this game. It's throwing me off. That's actually triggering me a little bit. All right, let's go here first. But yeah, I've got a really good idea about how this deck's going to perform. I saw kind of a similar list to this one. I played against it and I beat it with my Grixis list, but I thought it could be better, so I wanted to try to do it myself. And I'm hoping we figured it out. We'll see. We're up against a mono white list probably. The fact they didn't play anything yet on turn 1 is a good sign, though. Maybe they're off to a slow start. We could blow up whatever they play this turn with the Inspiration. Go find Environmental Sciences. That's weird. Okay. Then in that case, I still think I do this because I need to make sure my land drops are coming through. So let's go and grab an Environmental. Hate doing that to the face, just, you know, to start off a game, especially when you don't know what your opponent's trying to do yet. But looks like it might be necessary. Our opponent still hasn't played anything yet. Okay, here we go. Now they're off to the races. They can get my Crippling Fear would probably be the best play, but that still leaves a Blood in the Snow. I have a pretty solid hand. I can't be too upset about any of this, really. That's going to get the Frostbite treatment anyway, so... Oh, they take out my Lolth, huh? Okay. All right, we're going Environmental Sciences here. We're going to grab a red source. And we're going to blow up the Spellbinder with our Frostbite. Just got to make sure these are all snow, right? Yeah. I do have some non-snow lands in here, so we got to be really cognizant when we play our Blood in the Snow. I've made the mistake before where we played Blood in the Snow. Had enough mana, but unfortunately for us, it didn't bring back our Planeswalker because we didn't use enough mana spent. Alright, so everything's way more expensive now. So I feel like I gotta take 3 this turn, unfortunately. Make everything cheap again. I think it's the best path for us here. That's not a bad card. Let's go here. Let's gain a little bit of life and discard some cards here. Discard you, and if they make things more expensive, this could be really annoying, but let's just do that. Nice, we got to reconstruct history. We're good. And we got removal for the Spellbinder if needed. Frozen Lemonade, by the way, Salad and Go. Best thing you can ever ask for, man. Best thing you could ever ask for. Especially when it's 110 out and you work outside, man. After work, hit that Salad and Go. Get yourself a Frozen Lemonade. Nothing like it. All right. Part of me just kind of wants to take 3 again because I think I get more value here if I just play the Crippling Fear and hold the Soul Shatter. We're off to a fantastic start, though. I feel like we got him pretty much locked out here. The only thing is I don't know what this is. It could be Doomscar or it could be Starnheim Unleashed. I'm leaning towards Starnheim Unleashed, to be honest. We hit a land drop, which is phenomenal. This is all snow, so I mean, I could go Blood in the Snow here and get back my Liliana. That's a way better play, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. And why not? Why not? Use reconstruct history to get back a construct history. Imagine. I don't really need it though. I got back my little my Professor Onyx, so sitting pretty right now. So sitting real pretty right now. They've got so much mana for a mono white list, and they're actually running a mono white like game plan right now. So I'm curious to know why it is they haven't played too many things. Equipped creature gets 2/1. When equipped creature dies, you may have the dancing swords become a 2/1 with flying in ward 1. Okay. Let's see what we hit here. I really wanted to take the spare supplies there, but that's fine.
Let's go digging.
What else? What else? What else? Do we go here, and then we have 3 mana left over for Soul Shatter for the land? That seems pretty good. Seems good enough. That'll at least fill up my hand to a full 7 here, and then we gain a little bit of life. And like I said, we have Soul Shatter wide open, or I could just drop the supplies here actually, and then I'll have Frostbite open. All of that seems just fine. Playing a little slow. The commentation may not be as great as usual. It's because I'm thinking pretty hard because it's my first go around with the deck. So, all right, that's getting blown up. Hopefully they go for the equipment attach here. They're not going for the equipment attach. Interesting. Well, at least they saved themselves some mana, I guess. Good on them, but I don't know if they meant to do that or not. By the way, pretty stoked about being in Diamond on day 2 of the month, man. We, it doesn't typically happen for us, man. I've been putting in a lot of extra work lately. It's been panning out, so I'm pretty stoked about it. Trying to get to Mythic for you guys on a more consistent basis, but let's go. Okay. I fixed my Snowland. It's now converted over to the cosmetic version. 400 gems later. But it was bothering me, so I had to do it. But I really like this deck, by the way. Game number 1 was not bad. This is actually a great hand. This is about exactly what I want to, you know, this is what I wanted to see. So we got early removal. We also got the Thrilling Discovery to gain some early life, so should be good here, I hope. Should be good. Just gotta find out reconstruct history now, you know? Orzhov, man. Orzhov is always generally really good. They're definitely gonna be running Blood on the Snow too. Sorcery and Planeswalker. You guys can go. We'll be seeing you later. We'll go ahead and pick you guys up in a little bit. Enjoy your day. All right, we got the gas coming out. They're probably going to sacrifice it, so blowing it up with my inspiration does nothing. All right. Well, maybe we would just replace our card, our supplies with another card here, because the supplies can also go into the graveyard once we sacrifice it for another card. That's where the value really lies with this card, and then once it's sacrificed, we get it back as our artifact. They're holding priority, which means they definitely have the Deadly Dispute, right? So opponent's going to draw 2 cards here and gain 2 treasures, which is fantastic, by the way, because now they're in Kaya territory already. Kaya going to be kind of hard for us to deal with. Not really. We have a lot of answers for Kaya, but it's about getting there, you know? Getting to our Soul Shatters, getting to our Blood in the Snows. Wish the inspiration was instant speed, but it's not, so unfortunately doesn't matter. Okay, let's go with let's stack this. We have way too many lands in hand, man. Way too many lands. We got all the land we need, that's for sure though. Like we're all set on all the colors and no mana screw is gonna happen this game. Discard a card. Keep in mind we can get back one of these. We can't get back a land. So dropping something like a Blood on the Snow could be good, but if they're running discard and they get into my hand later, I'm gonna be really upset that I didn't keep one in hand. So we'll drop a snow-covered mountain here. By the way, my game has been freezing a lot today. I don't know if it's like a server issue with Magic right now, but just today in particular, the game has been acting really weird and bugged out. So there it goes. All right, that is something that we can hit with our inspiration. Gotta take a bit of damage here, but that's okay. Okay, inspiration. And we'll grab, what do we want to grab? Might as well, we have a lot of mana coming up pretty soon here. And then we'll go with this, and might as well give this bad boy here. See what our opponent wants to do with that. Because if they sack it, we get it back too. That's our one and only enchantment. Alright, we're gonna get that back later. It's basically a 2 mana kill something, which is really nice. Alright, they're hitting this professor here. We're still at 28 life, by the way, which is amazing. Oh, they're looking to get back their Lolth. Well played. I have an Onyx in the graveyard. I didn't even realize. I totally forgot that was in there. So a Blood in the Snow is actually really nice here. Blood in the Snow looking really good. Okay. Keep the loyalty high here. That way our opponent here has to spend some sort of like kill spell on this, as opposed to just attacking it with the Faceless Haven. Reconstruct history. Don't mind if I do. I really have to find myself a Frostbite though, man, because it's pretty much, actually not just Frostbite, but Soul Shatter or Frostbite, because those are the only 2 cards that can take care of that Haven. Really got to find them. But if Onyx can survive here, what's really nice about that is we'll be able to start gaining life, which is really key here. It's going to be big time key here. I doubt it's going to survive though. I mean, they've got a card in hand that we can see that can kill it. So for them to let this live to take priority over getting a Lolth seems like a bad idea. It's likely, I mean, they could though, and then Onyx survives, but nope, they have a Vanishing Burst. Probably the worst possible card to see, because that gets rid of it for good. Yikes. Okay, well, it's do or die on that Frostbite or Soul Shatter. Okay, well, let's draw a card and see what happens. At least we get another shot at it. Okay, that's something. It's a little slow though. Reconstruct history can get us a Thrilling Discovery, which allows us to gain life. But another way we can gain life here is just by going here and then going to our sideboard and grabbing an Environmental Sciences. That's a way to gain life, at least. Little bit of life gain just to keep us afloat a bit here. Seems pretty good. And then the Onyx coming back in is going to be nice, because then we can start casting things and gaining life again. Back to 10. Not in the best of positions here. We're not fine. Like we're having a good game, but we're not finding the tools that we need. Like the key spells that we actually need are still hidden in our deck, even though there's 7 of them. Haven't found one yet. Just to be sure, I mean, it's in the deck, right? Did I make a mistake? Okay, Soul Shatter. Okay, I was gonna say, it's not there. Okay, it's there. It's there. I thought maybe when I built the deck, it was a little too quick. I'm like, maybe I forgot it. All right, cool. They go for the Lulth play this turn, which does give us one turn off here.
Do what I demand.
And it's, man, if I can, I was gonna say, if I could top deck a Thrilling Discovery here, put that in the graveyard, gain life, and then bring it right back, that would have been sick. But here we are. We're gonna go with, how do we want to deal with this? That's not gonna work. Man. Looks like we're gonna have to play. This is a tough turn. I think we're gonna have to jam this. We're gonna have to jam this, and then you know, Blood in the Snow for them is, you know, no good because it would just kill their creatures too. So at least we have something to block one of these two ones with, and then we can block the Faceless Haven. So at most we're taking 2 damage, unless of course they play Blood in the Snow, which if they do, they're taking the turn off. So I don't mind.
But we will catch you.
We're just in such an awkward position right now. Like, we play Blood in the Snow for the creatures, their Lulth gets bigger, we don't get anything back from the graveyard. We play Blood in the Snow on their Lulth, and then we don't get anything back. Their 2/2s and their Faceless Haven kills us. So we were just in a really tough spot here, but they play the Merchant that allows them to draw cards. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're playing now. We're playing now. Okay. Let's go with Reconstruct History here. Thrilling Discovery, that's the one we really want. Alright. And then hopefully Thrilling Discovery can find us one more Reconstruct History here, because we should have 3 more? Or did I already play one earlier? Let me just double check here. Yeah, we have 3 more. So finding one should be pretty easy here. Let's go with Thrilling Discovery. Get the Professor Onyx in the bin. That way we get something back with our Blood in the Snow. And then maybe throw in the land because we don't really need it. And we gain life, which is huge. And then we have Frostbite available. We could also go here as well. We threaten the Merchant every turn with 1 life, and then we Frostbite the Faceless Haven. Seems pretty good to me. I don't mind giving up 1 more card here to the Lulth for 1 more turn. God, every time I say Lulth, I feel like I'm like, oh, like I can't spit it out. All right, what a weird game, man. Just wasn't able to find our tools that we needed very quickly. So now that we're here, we're feeling pretty good about this. All right, so they sack that. They say oops. I don't really care. That's fine. That's not an oops for me. That takes away 1 of your card draw engines. So I'm very okay with that. All right, didn't expect them to cast that one, but Frostbite does work here still because we block with the 2/1 first. They send everybody, okay. Nope, just a dragon, huh? Okay. Should I hit him with an oops back? Alright, nothing special about this. I feel like I should hit him with an oops back, but nah, we won't hit him with an oops back. It's okay. It's usually the first guy who does the oops is the one who ends up losing, you know? So let's hope that stays true today. Alright, Lulth back at a 3, so maybe they go for more spiders. That'd be cool. Nope, they draw a card. I figured. They're scared. Alright, Blood in the Snow for the Lulth here seems pretty good. And then we have Crippling Fear. Let me see, do I have enough to cast both? Probably not, right? No, actually, I think I do. We go here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have both. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Planeswalker. we get back our Planeswalker. And here's where we take over the game, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where the game becomes our game.
Fall into my web again.
Play this. Actually, let's just see what we get. I mean, you never know. It could be something extraordinary that I didn't think of. I have 2 mana open too, so killing this is a possibility. Okay, we're definitely taking this Reconstruct History. And then we're casting this, and we're choosing Spirit. Spirit. Gaining some life, by the way. Let's not forget. And then both of my creatures survive. The Elemental will go down to a 1/1 for the turn, but it's fine. It still survives, so we'll take it. Well, they have something holding priority for 2 mana, so what could it be? Yep, Deadly Dispute. Who knew? Who could have guessed? We're holding back the Elemental because it'll be a 4/4 again and can block the Faceless Haven. So, got a body out there. They might slam the Mascot Exhibition, which if they do, I'm going to feel really good about. Because then we go to Reconstruct History here. We grab a Blood in the Snow and we just have a heyday on them, man. We go for the... yeah, we're gonna feel pretty good about that play. We finally got Soul Shatter into the bin too, which is our instant speed play. So as well as Frostbite. It's really the only thing we were kind of missing there out of all the things we could have got back. Vanishing Verse, how annoying. What an annoying card. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. I hope you're all having a fantastic day out there today, by the way. These 2 games have been quite the lengthy games. Hopefully we can get at least one more game for you guys after this one. I think we can, but we'll see how this goes. There it is. Mascot Exhibition. So, Crippling Fear, not very good here, huh? Like I said, though, we got Blood in the Snow if we really want it. Problem is with Blood in the Snow is I don't get anything back, and that always feels kind of bad. So maybe we go here, and then we Reconstruct History, and then just get ready to maybe Blood in the Snow, because if they end up killing my Loth here, seems good to me. Alright, no artifacts. We'll take you. Soul Shatter or Frostbite. I think Soul Shatter. It's kind of interchangeable here. Blend of Snow. I could get back though. I could get back the Mascot Exhibition. No, that's pretty savage. But I think Blend of Snow a little more important here. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put the pressure on, maybe. Yeah. Let's put a little bit of pressure on it. We'll keep back enough blockers here. All right, they make the trade. Our Loth gets a little bit bigger. All day, baby. All day. I suppose maybe grabbing the Frostbite over the Soul Shatter would have been better there if I had accounted for the mana, because we have 1 mana open.
My will cannot be denied.
Ooh, they got their own Loth here, huh? Well, Soul Shatter takes care of that, so
Such power,
that's good.
but a gift in exchange for loyalty.
That's good. And then we Blend the Snow everything, man. We're going to gain a lot of loyalty off of that as well. Yeah. Okay. So laying down. Soul Shatter that first. Let's get that Loth out of there. Can't have that sticking around. And then we could do... I got an idea. We're going to take a little bit of a lead here with the Crippling Fear. This is going to be a little bit of more of a creative play. Maybe not the best play, but I'm about to get a little creative. Get a little bit creative here. Loth is about to get a lot bigger off of this play, and we are going to be matched up with them a 3-2 versus a 3-2. But Lalt is going to be able to -3 again, so I think that's pretty good. So our board state's going to look exactly the same as it does now. There's... Oh, that was not the creature to do that on. That was the one creature I was going to choose, my friend. Yikes, that was not the play for them. They should have kept that because I was going to choose Spirit. I was going to choose Spirit, my friend. Thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines. Vanishing Verse, Savagery, man. Okay, didn't expect that.
I'm sure you'll
Didn't expect that, but the play there was I was going to create more spiders, get ahead of our opponent that way, but all's well. Got another Soul Shatter here. How many cards left in my deck? 24? I just missed the fact that they have a Faceless Haven again out there, and I don't have anything to kill it with, so might take 4 here for that mistake, but we'll see. Should have left my Spirit back because I didn't have Soul Shatter open, but next turn we can obviously hold it open. They know half of our hand. I wonder how they're gonna go about it. How many more Reconstruct Histories do we have? 2 more. I thought so. Have we thrown away any Faceless Havens? No, so we still have 2 Faceless Havens as well, which could help us get the job done. Man, they've really exiled 2 of my Onyxes and 1 of my Lulths. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. I hope we're not getting the rope treatment. Okay, we're not. They were just deciding. All right. They go to the sideboard, probably for another mascot exhibition. Everyone's been running multiples of those lately. But it's not. It's Necrotic Fumes. Thrilling Discovery. Okay, sure. This could put them on the freaking spot with the 1 damage, but okay, not good. Can we get something good? Okay, there's something good. We found a Lulth, so you're saying there's a chance. Okay, so if we go here, that leaves our Frostbite available. Okay, cool. So we have Frostbite available and Soul Shatter.
drench their hands in
It has to be one or the other. I like Frostbite because if we go Frostbite, we have enough mana to crack one of these supplies as well. All right, we got 17 cards left. We got to be aware of that. That could be pretty bad for us down the road. This game's taking a lot longer than I expected. They just had too many answers for my Planeswalkers. Good old black and white man right now just has a lot of good answers for Planeswalkers, to be completely honest. All right, these spiders do have reach though, so I might get in for a decent attack with them, and then we'll Blood in the Snow maybe. It just feels bad to Blood in the Snow without a Planeswalker in the bin. Ay ay ay. Check this out. Check this out. They think this is probably a bad idea, but it's not, because we're going to get it back from the graveyard with our Blood in the Snow next turn. If that works, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty proud of that play. Pretty proud of myself for that one. Imagine this says exile a creature. Imagine if it says if it dies to damage, it exiles, and I didn't even know that. That would have been embarrassing. There are cards like that, so you got to be careful.
Subservience will be rewarded. At least there is blood on your hands.
All right, and we still get him for a decent amount of damage here. 3, 4, 5. 5 damage if I kill this. It's a lot. That is a lot. And then if we can just top deck a, what is it that we need? That deal 3 damage. Do we have any more? We do, an inspiration. We have 1 more inspiration. Let's see if we can top deck the inspiration and we win the game. Inspiration for the win. Let's go. Nope. One more time. We get one more shot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see how this goes. See if it works. Soul Shatter the Merchant. Hopefully the merchant just uses its ability here on the treasure token, draws a card or something like that. Who cares? If that happens, we know we won. Come on. We know it's your only play. That might not be their only play. Their other play could be a extinction event. And if they hit the spider with it, sad day for us. Nope, that's it. That's game. Good game, my friend. Should I hit him with the oops now? Should I hit him with the oopsies? I feel like I gotta hit him with the oops, guys. I feel like I gotta hit him with the oops. It's only fair. It's only fair. They hit me with the oops early on. I had to get it back. I'm not typically that guy, but you know what? I'm that guy today. Good game. That was a fun one. All right, I'm hoping we can squeeze in one more game here, but this might be a long video. It might be a really long video, but it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do, and get you guys at least 3 gameplay footages. Like, we can't just give you guys 2 games and move on, you know? This is a bad hand, but I'm keeping it just because of Crippling Fear. So hopefully we can get there. We don't have any white mana, which could be a problem down the road. We'll see. All right, interesting. Yep, white mana is a problem. All right, let's go here. Let's see how long they keep this on the battlefield. Insta death. Did we do it? I love that enchantment, by the way. In this deck, that enchantment is actually really good. Nice, insta death. Crippling Fear looking really nice, but I'm pretty sure before I get a chance to play it, it's gonna get hit by a... Oh. Zachary, thanks for the sub. I always forget to turn that alert off, man. Always forget to turn that off when I'm recording, but it's all good. Anyways, we're about to get hit with a Spellbinder, so that's what I'm trying to say here. Spellbinder's coming first. This deck is very predictable. Oh, no Spellbinder yet. Okay, so so you're saying there's a chance here. They double down on the Paladin class. They really should have, oh, they didn't have the mana. I was gonna say, if they had the mana, they should have pumped the Paladin class, because now I can still Crippling Fear this thing, and I can hit it with Inspiration. It's right in the range. You're right in the range of my attack, sir. Definitely gonna go search for some white mana, so I can play my Thrilling Discovery. Okay, I can Frostbite that, no big deal. Portable Hole, that's annoying. I kind of wanted that supplies, sir. All right, here we go. Let's go in here, get ourselves a white source. Go here. I feel like I gotta blow this up before it gets out of hand, but I also really want to do this because I'm greedy. Greed outweighs the greed outweighs this situation. I'm gonna play the Crippling Fear next turn anyway, so let's just do this. There we go. There we go, and we got our Reconstruct History, so it's all good, baby. It's all good. All right, they can only pump once, which is great because Crippling Fear hits for 3. All right, let's do it. Get him out of here. Assembly workers, you're out. Got some more white mana in there. I keep forgetting that this Faceless Haven's not white. It looks just like this land. I gotta stop with the cosmetics. Killing me. All right, that's a pretty big shot, to be honest. Not fun. Not fun. All right, Onyx is playable. Okay. Let's go Onyx then. Let's find a Soul Shatter. We're gonna need a Soul Shatter. This is gonna hurt because we're taking damage from drawing here. Oh, gosh darn it. All right, Blend the Snow's fine. No, it's a great card, obviously, but hoping for a Soul Shatter for that land. That land's gonna be pretty impossible to deal with. The fact that it flies too, you know. Oh, there's 2. Great. And it's pumped up by these, so killing it with burn spells is highly unlikely. Gonna have to double up on the Frostbites. At least Onyx takes the damage off of my face for a second. That's great. That's a W. And it gains its life, by the way. BTW. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're better than this. We're better than this.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
Ah, throw away a land here, right? There's a Soul Shatter, and we can't play it because they have two. They have two of these out here, which makes it cost 2 more instead of 1 more. So it's going to be unplayable for the next turn. So might as well just play the tap land while we can, and Sega. Nothing's going to have haste, so it's not like getting the Faceless Haven out to block is going to do anything. So having 3 mana open for that's not relevant. This sucks though, because we lost the Professor Onyx, which was really getting us back in the game with all the life gain. Obviously, we have tons of ways to get it back. It's just, I would prefer
I have more important things to do.
if it just stayed out there, you know? Here we go. Here's where the fun begins. Let's get our enchantment back. That's fun. A lot of choices here. Let's go with another Reconstruct and then an Onyx. Might see a scoop here, honestly. Just got way ahead of our opponent with that play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I have enough for the Soul Shatter. Discard. We have 2 of those. Those can go. All right, we got Reconstruct History again, which is all that really matters here. So that's kind of nice. Get to go back into our side or our graveyard. Go crazy. Go absolutely crazy. All right, we're already 5 minutes into this game. I need it to go a little faster. We're cutting it close. Spellbinder. Disgusting. There you go. That's for you, Spellbinder. Enjoy. Enjoy that. Let me guess. Liliana. Yes, sir. I can still cast it, though. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So, yeah, I can definitely still cast it. But I can't cast it and cast something else, can I? Frostbite, but I don't have a Frostbite. Okay, that's annoying. That's actually kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is this. Might as well use it while I can, right? Lolth. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good, and might as well throw this bad boy down too, see what we hit, because we can't play the Soul Shatter for 3, like we've explained before. It's taking a little longer than I'd like, down to 23 cards, but we're getting the job done. This deck does take a little while to win, I will say that. It takes some time. It does take some time. Good old 5/6 coming in hot. Gonna hit Professor Onyx. That's fine though. I mean, we got the Professor Onyx alive now, and we have so much mana to work with that we are golden now. Honestly, like we have everything we need. Might as well take this to the face real quick and just gain a little bit of life, deal some damage, go to the sideboard, and let's grab one of these. Deal some more damage, grab some more mana, and we now have 5 mana. Oh, I didn't plus on. Oh, I didn't plus her. That's a mistake. That's fine though. I don't really need a pluser. It's only going to deal damage to me and further mill myself. So I mean, I have everything I need in hand. So I'm all set there. They think they're good because they can kill it, but unfortunately for them, that's not going to be the case. Oh my gosh! Now they can kill it. That's so annoying. That's got to be the most annoying thing I've ever seen. All right, let's just hope they don't choose Soul Shatter here. Gosh, that is. Dude, is there any more annoying card than Spellbinder? Honestly, that card is just, especially against this deck, it's just, all right, they chose the wrong card. Perfect. All right, cool. They don't even activate the land. See what we draw here. It doesn't really matter. They're pretty much dead here. All I gotta do is Reconstruct History here. Frostbite. This is what I'm really looking for. That's gonna win us the game. 0. And that, my friends, is good games. Good games. There we go. We got it. Long game again. Okay, we're gonna make this intro short, but we gotta go. Peace. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed that gameplay footage. I absolutely love this deck. I had so much fun playing this one. But let's break this thing down and talk about what we liked and didn't like. Maybe some changes we make. Before we dive into that, though, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I always like to give you guys a little shout out. I really appreciate that a lot, that you guys stick around this whole time. And if you're hearing the sound of my voice, you're helping the YouTube algorithm when you stay this long. It pushes our videos out to more people. So thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. What did I like? I liked pretty much everything on this deck. I do think Spare Supplies, that's a card that I'm not a big fan of in the deck. I thought it had its moments where it was great, but for the most part, it's kind of just in here to fill that the artifact slot, to make this Reconstruct History more valuable when we do cast it. But a lot of times it was just kind of dead. I almost think you could do without the artifact altogether and just run it the way it is. Maybe throw in a couple more instant speed cards, because we have a ton of sorcery, but not a whole lot of instant speed cards. So maybe we do that. But I personally don't know of any other artifact I would rather run in its position, because you want an artifact that's going to eventually get to the graveyard. And that's why we're running it, so we can get back with the Reconstruct History. And I don't see another artifact card as good as this one. So I don't know if this slot makes much sense. But I really like the Wither Crown a lot, and I want to kind of up this to 3. So maybe we bring this up to 3. We cut this all together and we add 3 more instant speed cards. I think then it would be really, really cool. I think this deck would be, benefit a lot from that. Also, Thrilling Discovery, fantastic card. But if you want to try to ramp into your bigger spells like Blood in the Snow and your Lilianas a lot sooner, I would go for maybe a Seize the Spoils. I personally prefer the Thrilling Discovery because of the life gain, and it's cheaper. And a lot of times you can take a 2-land hand if you have this in your hand, because you know you're going to be able to get more cards quickly. A lot of times you take a 2-land hand and have a Seize the Spoils, and you don't get a chance to cast it because you get mana screwed. So I prefer the Thrilling Discovery, but Seize the Spoils is a way you can go to generate some treasure, get to your bigger things quicker. But other than that, guys, I really enjoyed it. I don't have too much more to say about the deck. If you obviously have, thoughts on the deck on how to make it any better, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Please let me know. And thank you so much again for watching this far into the video. Lastly, very lastly, I like to always thank especially my Mardu Mob members, guys. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Mardu Mob. Today's deck was obviously for you. We're running that Mardu today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel each and every day with your your monthly memberships. If you guys want to be part of the Mardu Mob and become a member, you can hit that join button down below, or you can hit the link in the description below if you don't see the join button. But it's our membership program here. You get a little bit of benefits to exclusive content. But these guys are obviously helping the channel grow monetarily and supporting the channel financially. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. I really appreciate it, guys. As always, we'll see you guys next video on Friday. If you guys can make it tonight on the live stream, I'd love to see you guys there. But till next time, guys, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.